Hi, this is Melissa Schneider from Mrs. Library Lady, and I wanted to share with you a few updates that Google has pushed out for one of their most popular applications, and that is for slides. They have not done much updating over slides the last couple years, so it's been nice to see a few things updated. So I'm going to just walk you through a couple of the updates that we've got here. One of them, I talked to you last week on my blog about Google Keep as a note-taking tool. I use it on both the mobile version and the web version, and I have video tutorials for that right here. But it's a great way to do spur-of-the-moment notes, video notes, audio notes, visual, whatever you might need. And one of the nice things that they have done is they have now integrated Google Keep with Google Slides. So what you can do is simply by going to Tools and clicking on Keep Notepad, when signed into your account, it's going to pull up all of your Google Keep notes. So whether you have a picture note that has your own annotations on it, whether you have notes with websites or whatever it might be, you can simply drag that note right onto your slideshow, and you can manipulate it. If it's an image, you'll manipulate it like an image and so on. If it's text or a link, it becomes a text box right on your slide, so you can edit, change, update, do whatever you need. But it's just a great way to integrate two different tools in a meaningful way to present information. So that's one of their new updates. Another update is finally the ability to have add-ons in Google Slides. There's an add-on menu right up here. Add-ons have been around in Google Docs and Google Sheets and Forms for quite some time, so it's nice to start seeing some add-ons in Slides. It is new, so there aren't a ton of add-ons available, but all you would do is click Get Add-ons. It takes you to the add-on store where you can see they've been adding them also. When I checked last week, there were only 2 or 3, and now there are, 10? So you can gradually add. One of them that I want to show you today is the Unflush Photos, and I already have it added, so you can see the green check mark. It tells you which ones you have added. But all you need to do is click Add-ons and go to the add-on you want to use. I'm going to go to Unflush Photos. This is a website that I've been using for quite some time for copyright-free, high-quality images. Well, now you can search right from within Slides without having to jump to another website. So it's searchable, so I could search for books and find an image of books that I want to use. When you click on it, the nice thing is it fits it to your background, so it can become essentially a background. Remember, it is an image, so you can change it, you can mask it, you can do whatever you want to do to edit that. But Unflush Photos, a great way to kind of jazz up your slideshows by using high quality visuals and built right into the add-ons feature. Another new feature is the diagrams option. So it's always been possible to create diagrams by using shapes and so on, but now you can insert. So just by clicking on the insert menu, diagram is an option. When you click diagram, it brings up a few different types of diagrams. So hierarchical, timeline, process-oriented, relationships, and cycles. Now, when you pick one of those, it shows you a few options within that type of timeline. So you could see the one that kind of works best for you. What it does is by clicking, it just adds that diagram in. The diagram is simply made of different text boxes, shapes, and so on that you can then edit and customize. So I could change the fill color to purple or so on and edit as I want. It just saves time from you having to create that actual diagram to start with. So a great way for kids to show process or time or relationships or so on within Slides and not take up too much time. So those are a few of the updates. One other kind of quick one is we've always looked at Slides in this orientation. They now have a grid view, which lets you see all your slides in grid. So if you want to change, reorder them, you can just see them a little bit larger. You don't get that preview of the actual slide. But then when I click back to my list view, I can go ahead and go back through and and still change and play around. So those are a few of the Google Slides updates. I hope that you find them helpful as you continue to make great presentations and interactive projects using Google Slides. Thanks.